Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are working on Javi's S2000. He's actually going to sell this car. Maybe I'll make a walk around video before I post this video, or maybe I'll put it after this video, but we're pretty much gonna tidy up the S2000. What we're gonna end up doing is we're just gonna do some work on it. So I'll show you right now real quick what we're working with. So we got this side mirror PPF. You guys don't know, this whole car is actually PPF'd except for the mirrors, which I'm working on right now. So you can see the difference between non-PPF and it being PPF. So we're basically just cleaning it up, getting it as clean as we can for the sale. So if you're wondering why you're selling the car, like I think I mentioned at the beginning, he got an EP2, and we either show you in this video, or maybe I'll show you in the video before this one or after this one. Either way, you guys will see it. It's the EP2. It's pretty much tracked ready. And yeah, we'll talk about it when it's here. It's not here right now. It's actually at science speed right now. Our buddy Tristan is going to do some work on it before Javi takes it home and starts driving it. So yeah, we'll go over it when the car's here. For now, we're going to be working on this thing here. So yeah, by like the mirror, it not being PPF'd. I mean, it's got rock chips and stuff like that, but instead of respraying it, we're just going to throw some film on it, make it look nice and glossy. You kind of see the difference from there. It's a little dirty because I just wiped this part down, but glossy to non-glossy, and you can see the one that we PPF'd versus the non-PPF. So there it is, PPF'd, no PPF, PPF. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, and then we are also going to be throwing, I have a Honda badge that I had at my car. I'm not sure where I placed it. Here it is. But I'm not going to put this back, I don't think. It's just a chrome piece. And my car has wrap in the back. This one does too, but you can see the holes on this one. You can't see the holes on mine because it's carbon fiber wrapped. So we're going to throw this badge back on right here and just tidy it up. Oh, Javi. Huh?
We need your help.
You need my help? Uh-oh. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, so there is a before and after. That's not PPF, that is. You can kind of see the difference. So yeah, the little piece, the way we did it, we actually used some backing paper. And since it's pretty flexible, we actually use this to mock up a template. So what essentially we did is we got a piece here, wrapped it around this thing, and then kind of like messed with it, you know, and then we Sharpied it, marked it, and then we cut it off. And then we can use the other template for the other side. All we have to do is pretty much invert it like this. So you can see, this is how it looks. And then we'll just kind of put it up here and show you guys more or less how it goes. So it goes like this, and that wraps around back there, and that covers right there like that. And we can obviously move this around a little bit and shift it how we need to shift it, but that's how it goes. Pretty little crafty trick I picked up here recently. It makes custom pieces like that a lot easier. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one piece, and those mirrors should be done, and then just slap on that badge. Right there's a badge for double-sided tape, and it goes right in. Alright, there she goes. Make sure it's not crooked. There you go, Javi. He finally got an S2000 again. Honda badge. Nice. There's a bumper. Guys, so we got Javi's new SDK in here. I'm gonna flip the camera and show you guys. Yeah, here it is. It's a 06 AP2. It's got a couple of goodies. What do you think, Javi? Good car. So why did you get an EP2 and why are you selling your EP1?
Main reason is to save myself a lot of money in mods. This thing already has coilovers, it's got 2 bucket seats, it's got a hardtop, it's got a roll bar. Like, it's more track ready than mine, basically.
Yeah, basically what it would cost to take that AP1 to where this is at would be thousands of dollars. And saving yourself a lot of money by pretty much just buying an AP2. That's already pretty much done. Yep, so we'll show you guys, we do a quick walk around. Obviously the Voltex front end, forget what these are called, but these are like the nice like jewel headlights with sequentials on them. It's on XXLs right now, but these are going to be gone. He's going to be buying some wheels. Basically whatever you find on Marketplace.
Yeah, I want to buy like some cheap-ish track wheels, like RPF ones or something, and then I'll buy a nicer set later.
Later on, yeah. So as you can see, it's got the drive-by-wire since an 06 Plus. It's got the Olens, and these are the track versions. And then I forget what the code is or whatever, but it's like a DH something. But
DFV, I think.
DFV, something like that, something pretty close to that. But they did that. It's got the obviously the wheels we talked about already. Tristan, what do you do? The valve lash, the valve cover seals, spark plug seals, valve lash.
Valve lash. They didn't do the spark plugs yet because they weren't in stock. Transmission fluid. Diff mounts.
That's right. We did that. You did the hard race diff mounts because they were cooked. Megan Racing. Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
I think that's it for now.
And then it's going to be getting a new clutch pretty soon. I wouldn't say the clutch is necessarily bad, but you just don't like the way it feels.
Feels like shit.
Yeah, it feels like shit. So
compared to an AP1. Yeah,
the flywheel is probably the biggest difference there. But there's the interior. It's like it's a gutted soft top, so there's no soft top anymore. It's just straight hard top, and it's actually a double carbon top too, so that's nice. It's got like the hard dogs roll bar. It's got the harnesses, obviously. It's a 5-point. And you got the Voltex wing. What happened?
I don't think it's the hard dog roll bar, but
something like that. Yeah, it's a roll bar. And then here is the Voltex wing. We're actually getting it prepped for some PPF right now because if you guys don't know, the PPF clears this thing right up. So we're going to hit this with the polish compound real quick. The gel coat's already kind of done, so I'm not too sure if we can like make this look better as it stands. Obviously, the PPF is going to clear up a lot of it, but we'll just kind of do a quick little polish on it. Just try to bring it out a little bit more. But PPFing this, we're PPFing the hard top, and then PPFing the carbon front lip. It's oddly enough, this thing has PPF in some areas already, like the headlights and the mirror caps. Those are done. But not that and the other parts we just showed. But yeah, it's also rad. It's got a coating on it. It's a good car. Yep. Oh, it's got this cool Android tablet too. Did you figure out how to put the volume down or no?
Yeah, I couldn't see the volume, like not button, but
like icon
because it's blended in with the maps.
Because it's white.
And the icon is white. Okay. I couldn't fucking see it.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck?
You know where the fuck is this shit at? Yeah. But it looks like, I think the original color, I don't know what silver this is, but it's a silver. Obviously for S2K, like, not obviously, but for me personally, for Avi that agrees too, it's kind of boring. But, I mean, we do vinyl, so like this car's gonna be...
It's just never gonna be great, bro.
Yeah, it's always gonna be wrapped or it's gonna be done in some color PPF at some point. So, yeah, the color doesn't really matter because it's always gonna be covered up basically. But I'd say that's the gist of it. There's some other parts that's in there that we haven't mentioned, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's a great car. 90,000 miles on the engine, and he got this thing for 20K, clean title. Never been tracked. The rear fenders haven't even been rolled either. It still has, well, it had, I think Tristan might have taken off, but there's this little like splash guard up here that goes up there. So we need to roll those fenders too at some point, but yeah, this side has it. Has that right there.
Another reason it hasn't been tracked doesn't have a fucking battery tie down.
Oh yeah. But no battery title. You gotta do a factory one. Holy shit! Yeah, just fucking loose. You have to get stock one real quick, or do the fucking the eBay one.
Just not casing in that one. It's dog shit.
Yeah. But yeah, here it is. We're gonna be working on it. So yeah, we're like I said, mostly PPF on it. So yeah, it's gonna work. So you can see already the difference we're getting in clarity. So this is actually a pretty decent stretch we're gonna have to do. I kind of didn't account for this dip here that's gonna like bring the material and like lose material on that side. So we're gonna heat this up and try to get this to cover the whole thing basically. But that's how she looks right now. Looks a lot better. Yeah, with that we buffed it too. We'll plug in a clip of it before and after the buff, and that buff also helped a lot too. Because before we did a sample piece, it wasn't as clear. So yeah, good thing we buffed it. That's good for now. Guys, so there is SDK right now. We are actually going to PPF this flip first. We actually got the wing done already, so we're just going to give you guys a quick look at it. Yeah, you can kind of see how it looks to how it was before. Sorry, I got like pop my neck. Yeah, this one's like completely faded. I'm not sure if the video will do it justice. I'll flip the camera right now. But we have to give it a pretty decent stretch. I'll probably say like probably like 4.5 inches total, which is actually a pretty gnarly stretch for this amount of material, but no big deal. We do have a stretch mark down in the middle into my project we're going to air out right now, but if we didn't like stretch that much, we would have to use the material vertically, which would be a lot more expensive. This was just like a piece of like 16 to 18 inches, so we ended up saving a lot of material, and obviously compared to before. All right, here you go, Javi.
Start now?
Yeah, it's already recording.
Oh.
Alrighty, so you can see we got that side of the lip done. Not done, but like kind of like stretched out. We just gotta trim it. But yeah, we actually managed to do this like in one piece without a relief cut. So you just kind of just like feed the film into here. We're gonna like trim this right here right now and get this part like ironed out. But we always say that for the finished work. But check this out. So you got this down like this basically. You can kind of see what I mean. So you kind of just instead of kind of doing it like this, you kind of let the material feed into it. So we just use the steamer, or you can use hot water. Get it nice and soft. And then you pretty much just get rid of those fingers over there. You can kind of see that kind of lays down on its own. And then we just use gel basically to lay this down. That pretty much lets it stick to this form. You kind of see it's pretty low tension. The only thing that's higher tension is right over there. But that's easy to put down. I'll show you guys how we do that. Try to bring this up evenly, and then when we get to here, it's kind of like feed it. I'm gonna use some hot water just because like in the other one, it's kind of what it was required. So this is some hot water. We're gonna flush some of that gel stuff out, and the hot water pretty much activates the adhesive part of it. So when you go over here, again, I'm not really trying to pull on it. I'm just kind of like letting it go on its own and feeding into it. You get that right there. Yeah, you see all this is pretty much good here. I might give this like a slight stretch this way just to get rid of some of these fingers here. So we can tuck under. And this also, we just pull up like this. Get a little bit of the stretch downwards. So all we're doing is just like dividing the fingers and pretty much pushing them down where they want to go down. So that way this thing is not as stressed and as pulled. Shirring doesn't like lift, and it just also makes it a lot easier. What do you think, Javi?
Looks good, I guess. I thought it would have some seams, but
I'm just goated.
yeah, he's nice with it.
Yep. But yeah, there she goes. Keep it going. It is. It's kind of weird because like in this angle, like you can't really see like any imperfection. It looks brand freaking new. Don't mind the handprints. But then when you come, you see it's so bizarre. Like right there, you can kind of see. But then you kind of move over here and it's gone. But yeah, no. Overall, like this thing cleaned up so nice. So that's done. We're gonna do this carbon roof soon. It has like some dull spots where it's like not that shiny. So yeah, once we PPF this, it's gonna look sick, but that's probably just gonna be done on some other time. So I do have some work to do this week, so I'll be busy with that. But yeah, the Voltex bottom piece done. This is just like water spots from the water just kind of collecting there. That needs to be wiped right now. But yeah, I'll show you guys the car in the sun too, since I don't think you guys seen it out in the sun yet, but that's how she sits. We actually threw in the Hobbies Recaro in because the Sparka, which is not the move for him, just really hurt his back. It's locked. You can just see my car. It's funny. But yeah, he's got the Revy car on there now. So yeah, anyways, that'll do for today. Today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be pretty busy next month or so, so there's going to be some pretty cool content coming out. We have a private track day at Indy, and then we're doing a day trip to Sedona, where we're Airbnb-ing, so that's going to be cool. We're going to have some nice shots. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.